remember. I don't think I've tuned this thing in a minute either. I don't remember. See, I want to hold it this way. This just feels right, but it's not. And this feels right, but it's left. And see, it doesn't sound right that way. How's the audio with the open live mic? You know what I mean? I don't know, Shell. Maybe I'll stick on the bass. So Melissa, we're gonna need a right-handed guitar player. Is that audio okay with the open mic? A hot mic? You can hear it okay? I know I have to go do work still. Yeah, it sounds like a guitar, right? It sounds like a guitar. What if I capoed the thing? Hold on, let's put a cheater on here. I was working on this the other night because I was bored. Let me see. Get on there. Get on there. Oh, I'm doing. See, I'm holding it backwards. That's how a capo works. It's not a left-handed guitar, Archer, right, Lisa? It's not a left-handed guitar. Hey, Liz. Shelby, the world is not made for us. I think that's why both my Sag grandma, the December 20th Sag, and Mom was a part of it too. Of like when I would pick stuff up as a kid, they'd be like, no, Archer, put it in this hand. And I wound up with the ambidextryism, but the right-handed stuff is still rather cumbersome. But ask Melissa. 9 times out of 10, I even write right-handed. Ooh, that sounds nice. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It's a little bit of a rough chord, but it's like 2 days past 18, he was waiting for the bus. His army green sat down in a booth in a cafe there. Gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gives him a smile. And he said, would you mind sitting down for a while? Talking to me, feeling a little low. He said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but don't care, I got no one to send a letter to. Sorry, I'm singing like crap. Would you mind if I sent one back here to you? Sing along, everybody. Wait, I gotta get the right chord. It's E minor, hold on. I cry. Never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young, him they told her. Waiting for the love, the traveling soldier. Our love will never end. Waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said, soldier's coming home. So the letters came from an army camp in California, in Vietnam. Older in his heart might be love and all of the things he was so scared of. Said, well, it's getting kinda rough over here. Think of that day sitting down by the pier. I gotta see your pretty smile. I can't sing. Don't worry, but I won't be able to write for a while. I cry, gonna hold the hand of another guy. Young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone, when the letter said, soldier's coming home. One Friday night at a football game, Lord prayer said and the anthem sang. Man said, folks, would you bow your heads for a list of local Vietnam dead? Crying all alone under the stands was a piccolo player in a marching band, and one named Red. Nobody really cared, except a pretty little girl with a bow in her hair. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier. My voice is still healing. Come back again. More to be alone when the letter said, soldiers coming home. Never had one lesson. Ha! Never actually did.